I love you, my little baby collective. It's your Earth Angel, your psychic medium, host of Spirit News on Spotify, where we teach you about your non-physicalness. I have a hair in my mouth, I'm sorry. Hello, collective. I'm so happy to be here with you. I'm so grateful to be alive and to be in a vessel. You know what? Let's say a little prayer before we start. Spirit, I'm so happy and grateful to be in this vessel and also in a relationship with you. How magical life is when I'm open to receiving your love and guidance. What a beautiful creation I get to be a part of. It's such an honor to feel your presence and to be gifted with your knowledge and wisdom and unconditional love. It's blowing my mind and exceeding my expectations, all that I am learning from you. I promise to always strive to be as close to you as I can, and if I should ever get distracted, I ask that you please gently remind me and redirect my focus back to you. It is my pleasure to be of service and to be your humble servant of love and light. Thank you very much. I'm here, Patience, with the Guild of the Golden Triangle, my very own spirit team, where we teach you about your non-physicalness and we track in real time our own ascension process through the help of my spirit guides. We do that on TikTok. Here, my spirit guides are teaching me how to develop my psychic gift, my childhood psychic gift. I've been psychic since I was a child, and I held off all. Sorry, my hair is bothering. I held off all development of my psychic gift until 4 years ago, when it was becoming blown up through my own traumatic events of my life, through abusive relationship and other things, and it became more and more exacerbated, and I had no choice but to honor who I am. So I'm living authentically in my North Node, doing exactly what I love, being of service, helping others, giving others a higher perspective of linear views. And we have another spirit speaks. I have Mo, Hallowed, absolutely, and we are afraid. So let's see. Let's do the song first. Okay, I got a song. Let me see. Spirit gave me a song. It's called It's Not My Fault by Renee Rapp and Megan the Stallion. It ain't my fault. Did I do that? Okay. It's actually a song from the new Mean Girls. You know what? It's not my fault. Your fault. You're like in love with me or something. It's not my fault. You came with her, but she might leave with me. It's not my fault. You got to pay for what I get for free. It's not my fault. You're like in love with me. It's not my fault. You're like in love with me. Where's she at? What's she doing? Who's she with? And where's she from? Damn. This person wants to know a lot of questions. She's this, she's that. She's a flight risk on the run. She's back, she's back. Yeah, I'm back, bitch. Are you done? Excuse me while I bite my tongue. I'm back on the same shit from before. I can't take this pettiness. Now I'm bored. So someone's being petty. This feels like somebody who can't take accountability. We can champagne. There's enough for us all. Told you who I am and what it is. That's not my fault. So this could be a fight between two friends over a girl. Maybe this person did something unsavory to a friend about one person. You got to pay for what I get for free. This could potentially be about, well, let's see what Megan says. I mean, who wouldn't want to be in love with me? I'm a mood boring whore's gotta Pinterest me. Okay. I'm a stallion, but they come and fuck me like Trojan. And it wouldn't be mad if I ain't cause commotion. Bitch so bad dudes thought I was AI, ballin' like AI. Stick to the motherfucking money like a stapler. Stack like Jenga. Any pussy bitch gets stroked like a painter. It's funny how the mean girl opened all the doors. I've been told y'all the Black Regina George. Bikini top, booty shorts, Megan core. You was hating back then, now you finna hate more. I got influence, they do anything I endorse. I run shit, to be a bad bitch is a sport. So some kind of competition. Some kind of competition for the love of one person, maybe? Okay, there seems to be some kind of competition. Or a lack of accountability. It could be a little bit of both. A lack of accountability. That's a long word. Accountability. Okay. All right. Let's start with the Bible. Spirit, come through, please. Body. Maybe someone's wanting somebody. Somebody. Body. Okay. So, I got a meme. When your drug dealer starts talking to you about other things than drugs. So this person's a drug dealer? Oh, and listen, I opened up to the Bible to Ben Sirach 28, Dangers to Integrity and Friendship, the Evil Tongue, chapter 28. The vengeful will face the Lord's vengeance. Indeed, he remembers their sins in detail. Forgive your neighbor the wrong done to you. Then when you pray, your own sins will be forgiven. Does anyone nourish anger against another?
11 o'clock. Go east.
Does anyone nourish anger against
Many
another
spirits.
and expect healing from the Lord? Can one refuse mercy to a sinner like oneself, yet seek pardon for one's own sins? If a mere mortal cherishes wrath, who will forgive his sins? Oh, remember your last days and set enmity aside. Remember death and decay and cease. Remember death and decay and cease from sin. Remember the commandments and do not be angry with your neighbor. Remember the covenant of the Most High and overlook faults. Avoid strife and your sins will be fewer. For the hot-tempered kindle strife, the sinner disrupts friendships and sows discord among those who are at peace. The more the wood, the greater the fire. The more the cruelty, the fiercer the strife. So someone's being cruel to a friend I don't think they were friends at first. There might have been just like a acquaintance. This says a drug dealer. When your drug dealer starts talking to you about things other than drugs. So someone could have befriended a drug dealer over a person, someone they both wanted to be with. The more cruelty, the fiercer the strife, the greater the strength, the sterner the anger. The greater the wealth, the greater the wrath. Pitch and resin make fire flare up, and a hasty quarrel provokes bloodshed. And then this says the evil tongue. If you blow on a spark, it turns into flame. If you spit on it, it dies out. Yet both you do with your mouth. Oh, that's true. Cursed be gossips and the double-tongued. Cursed be, Spirit said murder. This person could have hurt somebody. Cursed be gossips and the double-tongued, for they destroy the peace of many. A meddlesome tongue subverts many and makes them refugees among people. Maybe that's why he was like, it's not my, or I don't know if it's a man or woman, but they're like, it's not my fault that your girl want to be with me. So something this person said to a friend so they wouldn't be with their person. A meddlesome tongue drives virtuous women from their homes and robs them of the fruit of their toil. This person lied on somebody. This person could have possibly lied on a virtuous person and robbed them from their home and their fruit and labor. Well, that is not nice. Tea. I love a hot tea. Remember the commandments and do not be angry with your neighbor. So some kind of fight broke out, and some kind of sin was committed against a acquaintance or a drug dealer turned into an acquaintance, turned to a friend maybe. Because something they said was a lie about somebody, and it robbed an innocent person of their home and their fruit and their labor. Whoever heed it will find no rest, nor will they dwell in peace. A blow from a whip raises a welt, but a blow from the tongue will break bones. Many have fallen by the edge of the sword, but not as many as the tongue. Happy the one who is sheltered from it and has not endured its wrath. Yeah, someone has an evil tongue and speaking
Probably
lies.
not.
Oh, well, Spirit says they're not now, but this was in the past. Now, Spirit may have humbled them. I opened up the dream book. When you're still hungover from last night and someone offers you a shot of tequila. So this person parties, and I've opened it up to circus. Okay, so let's see. The circus is life writ large. The circus is life writ large. It is full of clowns and showmen, all bright lights, spangles, and insubstantiality, but also the result of hard work, skill, and dedication. Each act has its own character. Was there a particular act that caught your attention? The high wire artist, perhaps? Do you aspire to be a high flyer yourself? Or on the bareback rider, whose superb physical control and sense of balance achieves intricate feats of strength and expertise at speed? All right, I'm just going to say what I see. So this person could possibly be, they could be someone who wants attention. They want to aspire to be a high flyer or a high roller. They may metaphorically ride bareback to achieve superb physical control or a sense of balance. Like they show off because they want people to see how strong they are, what an expert they are. Perhaps you identified with the clowns, clowning around, bringing laughter into people's lives. Are you a fire eater, sword swallower, or juggler with chainsaws executing awe-inspiring stunts with daring skill? Or would you rather be the ringmaster and control the whole event? This person wanted to play chess, but they belong in the circus. Ugh. You know what?
Presumable.
Excuse me, let me get a lighter. Let me clear the energy. There seems to be a bug in the energy. I struck it down immediately. No weapons formed against us shall prosper. Please activate my golden shield of love and light, so I am impenetrable from any weapons formed against me. Please put on my golden armaments and my protective shield. Thank you so much. No weapons formed against us shall prosper. Thank you, Spirit. There we go. Get out of here. You're not welcome. Anyone trying to stop this read, I rebuke in the name of Jesus. Here we go. That feels better. It's like a windstorm outside. I can hear the wind whistling. Wind, take this vermin away. Okay, so Mo doesn't want us to read them, okay? But we're going to read them because Mo comes up so much. I'm tired of hearing Mo and the dang necrometer. I'm tired of it. So this person wants to play chess, but they're playing checkers because they're a clown. They want to be larger than life, walking on high wires. Joe and Mo. tag team duo of the circus.
I will not.
Yeah, they don't want to be red right now. Please remove any blockages on my throat chakra. Thank you so much. They want to be some kind of chain sword swallower, ringmaster in control of the whole event. They think they're putting up some kind of ancient game of strategy against someone who's opposing them, but they're too quiet and intense. Oh, Spirit just said quiet, but they're quiet and intense and need more experience. Of the two, I think I think Joe and Mo might be some tag team duo that both want to be king. They both have some dream that they were involved in, to a struggle over dominance, over one person, a lover. They want to be their boss. They want to. These friends are fighting over one person. What was the state of the play on the board? This gives you an indication of how well or badly you're doing. They're probably a losing battle in waking life. These people, these two friends, one's a drug dealer and one is an acquaintance, but I think they just pretend to be friends or something. Wow, they really don't want me to see this. They're really breaking down my throat chakra. Spirit, please, any weapons formed against my throat chakra, I strike it down immediately.
Refrigerator.
Refrigerator. I'm seeing something. Where's my crystal? I'm seeing something. I'm seeing... There's some funky things in this person's refrigerator. I'm getting like Jeffrey Dahmer vibes. There's like weird animal parts in there. Maybe this person's a hunter or something. Or they hunt something. This person's some kind of risk taker, fire eater. They want to walk on a high wire. They want to be a high flyer. They want attention. They're fighting over somebody. They're in competition with each other to see who can control one person. They're in a circus, and Zahara. Hey, boo! Welcome to the party. We're talking about two individuals in competition with each other. One's possibly a drug dealer. Let's see. But Spirit says they're a bunch of clowns. They're just trying to have domination over one person, and they're fighting over who can dominate this person. So they're trying to seem like they're playing chess or have some kind of elaborate plan, but they really don't know what the hell they're doing. Nephew. Taken hostage during a bank robbery. Oh shit, they might have done a bank robbery. It's perfectly 3 people. And there's 3 people in this chat, so they could have a hostage situation here. What's this about? Lawnmower mangles foot. But they're tripping over their own feet. They're tripping over their own feet because they're not professional. I mean, I don't know. They're clowns. They're clowns. Spirit said they're clowns. They're trying to play a game of chess, but they're playing checkers. They wet the bed every night. They possibly have mental disabilities. They possibly have mental disabilities that makes them unable to hold their urine while they sleep. It doesn't have to be literal, but it could be metaphorical. Maybe every night they could have like insomnia or some kind of mental disability. I'm getting Thanksgiving with your dysfunctional family. Okay, they come from dysfunction, so we know they operate in toxicity. Maybe that's why they're in this weird competition. And they're not taking accountability for something that's their fault. What's their fault? What do they do? It's their fault, Spirit. Come through. Thank you so much. I'm having so much fun with you. I love you so much. Bankruptcy. They took on some adventure for notoriety, to be known as an expert of something, to look like they go bareback on a riding horse, to look like they swallow swords, but now they might be sleeping with the fishes. It's funny that this bankruptcy card has them chained to a ball at the bottom of the ocean. They could potentially be in some kind of... Oh, evil is coming. They could have done something evil. And this chicken is on fire. They could have potentially set a fire to something that could have hurt people. They possibly try to set fire to something. They may possibly have a what's that word? They like to set fires to things. What's the word for that? Pyromaniac or something. They may have a toxic family that has pushed them to be pyromaniacs. Gout. This is the second foot card in 6 cards. So they may have done something. They may have some kind of injury to their foot. And the ball and chain is around their ankle. They may have broken their ankle or their foot or something, trying to rob somebody and set fire to their house or something. They did it every night. Something they do every night. Something they do every night could have backfired. Something they do every night backfired and could have potentially injured them and gave them a head injury. This person has some kind of mental disability, though. They could possibly even have a stutter. I don't know why that popped in my head. I don't know if that's true, but they could have some kind of speech impediment or mental disability. Oh, look at this. Total amnesia. This person, some kind of backfire happened because they're evil. They've been doing evil acts at night. Doesn't this look like a moon? I'm not going to say it's a moon, but it does. I have 3 moons here. I have 3 circles. I have actually 4 because if you count the 0 for 0 days. These 2 people are fighting over one person. It's like 2 evil people in competition with each other for one person. They could have potentially tried to rob this person or take something from them. It doesn't have to be money. It could be time. Could be some kind of love triangle. And something with their foot. Something with their foot or leg or ankle. Something like that has
interference.
Something they did in Thanksgiving with friends or family backfired, and they're now feeling it now. They could have potentially be getting amnesia, a head injury, and some kind of foot injury or ankle injury. Certain. I love it. I'm having so much fun to solve these mysteries together. You guys, I'm going to go to the FBI and get more FBI Most Wanted because those were fun. I only got 2 at the time, but I'm going to do 2 at a time, I think. Your spouse F's the person on your left. Your spouse F's the person on your left. Your spouse F. So, collective, your spouse had sex with one of these people. What? Randy, baby. Randy. What was it, an orgy? 30 orgies? Spirit said this person's had 30 orgies with your spouse, collective. Who are they obsessed with? Who's the person they're fighting over? Whoever it is, they just stepped in dog shit. Whoever they're fighting over and doing all this for, they're literally stepping in dog shit. And that's another foot reference. Something about a foot or an ankle or something. There's two people here. One's a drug dealer and one is an acquaintance of the drug dealer. What should we do? We haven't done these in a while. Let's see if we can... try to have some fun. Let's see if we can... Who is our protagonist? Who's our protagonist? Let's roll the dice. Ready? 11. Big number 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Joy from the rock band. Joy from the rock band. So some kind of group. This was a group effort. Some kind of group. Let's do another one. No, it's okay. We don't do that. Let's see. What's their obstacle? 3. 1, 2, 3. Dawn the jailbird. That they're going to jail? George. Joy and George and Dawn. So that's 3 people so far. So someone's going to jail. 10. This is the goal. What was their goal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To save mother. Is that who they're fighting over? They're fighting over a woman. It doesn't have to be a mother, but it could be like a maternal figure. Collective, this could be your spouse. It could be you, collective. But look at this too. See, this looks like 2 men and the middle person is shorter. So I don't know. It's giving me woman vibes of feminine energy. They could be fighting over a feminine energy. A maternal figure, someone who's in their feminine energy, someone who's intuitive if they're in their feminine energy. What's the action they're taking to this person? What's the action they're taking to this person? 2. 1, 2. Lose weight? They want to get rid of this person? Maybe that's what their evil deed that they were trying to do. Or the robbery. Lose weight. So this group might be going to jail because they tried to unalive a mother. What you talking about? Let's do word sticks. That was fun the other night. Roll the dice. Roll that beautiful bean footage. 3. 1. Oh, man down. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. I put tulips under all the pillows and then I set fire to the house. I'm telling ya, this person is some kind of pyromaniac or something. He has some kind of what's the word when you're having a aversion? No, that's when you have an obsession. No, when you have a something. He likes to start fires. He may have actually tried to set this mother's house on fire. I put tulips under all the pillows. Isn't that another way to say I unalive someone when you're like pushing up daisies or sleeping with the tulips? Sleeping with the tulips, and I put tulips under all the pillows. This person unalived a mother and then set fire to the house? Oh my, fixation? Yeah, you could say fixation. Some kind of fixation on pyromancy. Pushing up daisies, yep. Hi, Samara. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your presence. So grateful for you. We're just solving some mysteries. Come solve with us. After only 2 months, Helen decided to become an exotic dancer. After only 2 months, Helen decided to become an exotic dancer. Well, welcome. All are welcome. I'm so happy you feel that you resonate and it's fun for you. We like to have fun here. After only 2 months, Helen decided to become an exotic dancer. So something to make money. Dishonesty. Something, it doesn't have to be an exotic dancer, but something like it.
The number 3.
There's 3 people here. This group was of 3 people. One of them may have decided they robbed a mother and then they they unalived her and set her house on fire. Okay? Now time has passed. This might be something they did during Thanksgiving, and they could potentially be experiencing karma because it's harvest season. It's the end of a cycle, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these are all circles. 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 circles. They could be potentially receiving karma for a karmic cycle for unaliving someone, and someone in this group, only after 2 months of robbing this person of money, they must have ran out of money or something, so they decided to be an exotic dancer. But it doesn't have to be. It could be like a prostitute or pants. I dropped the stick, but the stick is gone. The stick is absolutely gone. Okay, I'm gonna say forget the stick. Oh no, it was a die. I'm like, I don't see a die either. Okay, so they may have run out of money. And I think they have sex with each other. This is some kind of weird group of 3 that have sex with each other and do drugs. One of them is getting amnesia. One of them has a head injury. And one of them has broken their foot or ankle or has some kind of ankle injury. They're all stepping in dog shit. And they're fighting over one person, and the song was saying it's not my fault. So none of them are taking accountability. Oh, I just lost the stick I just had. Okay, I guess it's not meant to be. We'll roll for another one. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's 5. I'm gonna keep it. It fell out. I'll keep it. Okay. The way herb defrosted the refrigerator. Spirit said refrigerator. This person's got funky. This person's got body parts in their freaking refrigerator. Look. Maybe that's why there's so many references to the feet. This person is sick, man. They're evil. They do weird things. They do strange things for some change. And they put weird things in their refrigerator. I even see like people's pictures in there and like jars with people's like printed papers of people's faces. Women. This person's we got a weirdo on our hands. He swore on his mother's grave. It was his mother, but then he swore on just about everything. This person this is the second reference to mother, because to save mother. This person's got mommy issues. I'm telling you, this person's giving me Jeffrey Dahmer vibes. There's strange things in their refrigerator because they hurt people. They could have robbed a bank. They could have robbed their own mom and set fire to their house, to the mother's house. Freezer jar is a binding spell, I think. Really? I see jars with people's faces in them and weird like animal and human body parts in my mind. Your mother lied to you. That's the truth. Another mother reference. That's 3 mother references. This person unalived their mother, or they have mommy issues. This is like Bates Motel over here. Gonna have their mom sitting in a rocking chair upstairs. The last time they saw a movie, and I just said freaking Bates Motel. This person wants to be in movies or something. This is the second reference to entertainment. The dream book mentioned clowns, a circus. This person wants notoriety. They want to be known as the person who gets shit done, some kind of like hitman or something. Wow. Yeah, definitely a poly. I don't know if it's even meant to be a poly. There's something weird. It doesn't feel like they even like each other. It's like this is them. Let me show you. This is what it feels like. Like they're together, but they're like these two aren't even looking at each other, and the middle one's just like, "Yeah, I'm here." Stop it. There's people who worship Ted Bundy. Oh my gosh. That Ted Bundy's the creepiest person I've ever seen in my life. There's people I'll watch documentaries about how he's like so charismatic and like, do you see his face? He literally looks like a demon when he smiles. There I was, just standing there when what I wanted to do was forbidden. I think this is a serial killer, you guys. Oh my god, that's weird as hell. Affair. Something about an affair, because we also have your spouse F's the person on your left. Your spouse F's the person on your left, and the person on the left has total is getting amnesia because something backfired. If they're doing spells, if what I'm seeing in their freezer spells in those jars, they're doing spells on people, which would mean why there's 3 people. The power of 3. Something about there I was just standing there when what I wanted to do was forbidden. And look, this person's standing there watching them have sex. They have murder tendencies. Oh my gosh. We should all work for the FBI, you guys. This can be our job. We'll be like Minority Report. Except, we won't get them before it happens because that's kind of weird. All right, I'll do a couple more of these. 3 more. Oh, I grabbed 4 on accident. I'll take it. My grandfather lied to my grandmother. I guess this is the 3rd thing about lying. Where's the first one? Your mother lied, and that's the truth. Your mother lied to you, that's the truth. My grandfather lied to my grandmother. I guess it runs in the family. And he swore on his mother's grave, but then he swore on just about... Are you saying he killed his grandfather and his grandmother? This person's going around killing his whole family and set the house on fire. Wow. Or he set these people on fire. I feel like this is an incestuous relationship, but the son and mother for ritual. Oh, maybe you're right. Something about the mother. Because this does say to save mother. To save mother. Ugh. Your spouse has sex with the person on your left. And this one person's getting amnesia. I guess it runs in the family. Samara, I think you're onto something, boo. I think you're right. I just don't like thinking that way. That's so gross. You have sex with your mom, man? Ugh. And there's a lot of injuries here. There's a head injury, amnesia, gout. There's something going on here. Okay. Yeah, something definitely family related. The thing she did to the brakes on the Honda. They were trying to put the brakes on something. They're Tangled Snow White, Princess and the Frog. All have coincidence of chance. Definitely runs in the family. There was something they were collectively trying to put the brakes on. Maybe that's what the freezer spells were. They're trying to stop something from happening. Trying to stop something. I don't know yet. Maybe bankruptcy? Maybe they're trying to stop bankruptcy from happening. Maybe they're all going broke because they robbed a bank or robbed somebody. They robbed somebody and then they ran out of money. And they started, one of them became a stripper or a prostitute or something. And I think the spells are starting to backfire. So they could that could be why they're going broke, because whatever they were trying to stop or put the brakes on is now on them because of the backfire. Michael sat down in the middle of the road and began to cry. Yeah, these people are going through some kind of tumultuous backfire. Is like the best word I can use. And it was something they did during Thanksgiving. And oh yeah, they might go to jail. That's right. Don the jailbird. They're trying to stop themselves from bankruptcy and going to jail. Food. And loses weight, and Spirit just said food. There's something funny going on here, and we're gonna get to the bottom of it. It wasn't so much that I had been blind to the truth, it was just that I had seen the truth differently. This is the fourth reference to the truth and lies. All right, let's get some details. Let me see, where am I going? Spirit, where do you want us to go? You know what? We're talking about fairy tales. Let's see what fairy tale Spirit says it's related to. Okay, let's see. Spirit.
Incorrect.
What, you don't want me to do this one? The Ugly Duckling. The classic story of the duckling's metamorphosis into a beautiful swan has been evoked for generations as a source of comfort to those suffering. Spirit said suffering earlier. Suffering from a sense of inadequacy and isolation. It has attained a kind of moral authority that merits close attention, for the story sends a very clear message about self-worth, social status, and the promise of transformation. Someone got a promise of social status. Maybe that's why they're doing magic or something. And the dream book said that they wanted to be viewed as the boss. Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds cool to put them all together like that, because you can definitely have more morals in one story than just one. So this person thought they could get notoriety because they felt inadequate. I think one of these people has a mental disability. Oh my God. I said, one of these people have a mental disability, and Spirit says, human. Yeah, being human is a disability. Spirit got jokes. Attain for a kind of moral authority. Someone wanted authority and merits and attention. The story is a very clear message about self-worth, social status, and a promise of transformation. The ugly duckling transcends his lowly condition through no real effort on his part. So this person wanted all the reward with no effort. He simply endures humiliations, privation, and perils until his time comes. Until his time comes, look. He's sleeping with the fishes. And he's got a ball and chain. I think this person might pass away. Then he spreads his wings and joins the majestic kin who float along the waters, swimming with the fishes, I just said, serving as a source of visual delight to the children in the park. Small, powerless, and often treated dismissively, children are likely to identify with Andersen's unsightly creature, who, like many a fairy tale hero, is the youngest in the brood. In the family, this is a family. In this case, the last to hatch from the egg, the ugly duckling, like the proverbial tortoise or the tiny Tom Thumb, may be unpromising, but with time he surpasses the promising as Bruno Bethlehem. So, somebody here, the drug dealer, Mo, he's non-human. Spirit says he's non-human. Well, that would make him demonic? Oh, I just got a notification. I just got a notification when I said that. So this person's demonic. I got another notification. All right. Spirit, what's this person doing? Let's see. What's this person doing? What are they doing? Why did he wanted notoriety? He wanted to have reward with no effort. He was the youngest of his family. He'd be haunted by a life-size Furby. He must have some, maybe he has some bully in his family. Maybe his mom's a bully. Be haunted by a life-size Furby. This person may be like Norman Bates over here. This person is giving me Norman Bates vibes with his mom. Some kind of relationship with his mom is unhealthy. You're a slave to the person on the judge's right. I have your spouse has sex with the person on your left. It's like this person is overlooked in many ways, and it started to get to them. So they started doing magic to like be the head honcho or something. And because they're bullied by their mother, they're a slave to the person on their right, maybe a lover, because it says spouse. They might have a lover that bosses them around. Everyone talks to you like you're a 2-year-old. I think this person has like a mental disability or something.
Process.
Processing disability. The way they process information may be disabled or slow. I think they also may have a stutter as well. I don't know why I want to say that, but I'm saying it for the data. I don't have anything that says that, but I'm going to say it. Be nocturnal. This is the second night card. Something they do at night. Spirit, what do they do at night? What do they do at night? Wear a slutty French maid costume. So this person has some kind of sloth. They're lazy. They don't want to do anything, but they want to be the head honcho, but they don't do anything about it. They must be the youngest out of this trio. One's a mother, one's them, and one is a spouse. And they all have sex with each other. Wow. That's weird as hell. TMZ constantly creates lies about you. Here's another reference to lie. And the song, this person lied. This person lied to somebody about someone. And it created some kind of conflict because it wasn't true. I don't know. I think they might have killed their family or hurt someone in their family. They may have hurt their mother. It says to save mother. Oh, their mom's ill. Their mom is ill. That's why this says to save mother. They have a weird relationship with their mom, and their mom is ill. She might have some kind of head injury or gout or something. And so they wanted to look like the savior for their mom because they have a weird relationship with their mom. But this person lies, the mother lies to them all the time. Go live on Mars and never come back. Their mother abuses them. Their mother might physically abuse them, verbally abuse them. You have a huge dick. Maybe their mother does have sex with them. That's the weird relationship they have, but she abuses them. So this mother is out of her mind, and she has this mother has amnesia right now, or some dementia or something, because it's a cycle ending, and they did some kind of something together at night. They did something together at night outside during Thanksgiving. But they really stepped in the dog shit, and they're going bankrupt. And somebody's getting amnesia. I think that they're getting a backfire from the stuff they did. Napless. Find a real unicorn by accidentally running over it with your SUV. Yeah, because the song says there's someone they're fighting over. So there's actually someone that they're targeting who's a unicorn. They're targeting a unicorn for some reason. What are they targeting the unicorn for? Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here. I'm having so much fun solving a mystery. There are swarms of spiders living in your house. They want someone's house? They found a real unicorn, and they're fighting over this unicorn because they have a limited amount of time before they're all getting injured and hurt, and they're losing money, and they're possibly, one of them is going to be unalived because they targeted a unicorn. How can I find out more about this unicorn? Let me see. Let's do words. Spirit, can you tell us more about the unicorn? Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here. Snow. Spirit usually says snow when there's drugs involved. Foul-smelling, putrid. Fetid. The fetid stench from the outside caused Francesca to wrinkle her nose in disgust. Funky, malodorous, rank, and it was just so stinky in the hallway. I think this person's got body parts in their freaking fridge, and possibly in the tulips in the garden or something. It stinks around them. Their house smells like dead body parts. Fervid. Or maybe their mom is dead they're trying to save their mom. Maybe she passed. Intensely emotional, feverish. The fans of Maria Callas were particularly fervid, intensely emotional, doing anything to catch a glimpse of the great opera singer. Burning in passion, passionate, vehement. Yeah, there's like a unicorn opera singer, not literally, but there's someone that they were doing all this for to like look good in front of or something. They wanted to be King Dick over here with you have a huge dick, 16 inches when flaccid. They have like big dick energy, like I'm not smart in my mind, but I got a big dick. And so they wanted to be some kind of head honcho and some kind of plan that involves body parts and 3 people and having sex. Coiterie. An intimate group of persons with a similar purpose. Intimate. Angel invited a coterie of fellow stamp enthusiasts to stamp trading party. A clique. Yeah, some kind of clique.
Theta.
Theta. Have a strong feeling of deja vu. Or maybe it's premonition. Maybe you had a premonition of this moment. The fridge at my job was running for like 4 weeks straight. That's where the root worker had a... What? Did they do the root work in the refrigerator? Because that would have to be like a walk-in one, right? Well, I know that I'm learning. I don't know anything about magic because I don't do magic, but I'm learning through the reads that when you do magic, every time you do magic, a piece of your soul gets taken and it literally turns you like rot from the inside and you'll have like malodor. You'll be like stinky. Prudence. But I think it's both because we also have stepping and dog shit. I think because of the magic, they're stinky, like they don't get out of bed, they don't shower, they're really nasty in that way, but they have weird things in their refrigerator. Oh my gosh, the Horcrux. Yes. It was awful. Prudence. Wisdom, caution, or restraint. The college student exhibited prudence by obtaining practical experience along with her studies, which greatly strengthened her resume. Discretion, providence, judiciousness, astuteness, frugality. Spirit just said hidden. They were doing something with astuteness. This intimate group with intense emotions have a foul-smelling, putrid smell about them because they were gathering wisdom. They were gathering wisdom, or they were studying something. They were students of something. They were exhibiting great strength at some kind of thing they were doing together. Thank you, Spirit. What were they doing together? Propriety. The quality of behaving in a proper manner, obeying rules and customs. The aristocracy maintained a high level of propriety, adhering to even the most minor social rules. Appropriateness, decency, decorum, modesty. They're doing something with caution because this intimate group of persons have a purpose, but they have to be cautious with restraint because their quality of life is deteriorating. So they have to adhere to the rules and make sure they follow them to conciliate. Paint. Oh, they're covering something up. Paint. They may be having to cover something up to look like they're obeying the rules, some kind of adhering to even the most minor social rules, because they don't want to draw attention to themselves, because they don't want to go to prison. What the hell are these people doing? Propitiate. To conciliate, to appease, because their gods were angry and vengeful. The Vikings
Absolutely.
they're doing sacrifices. The Vikings propitiated them with many sacrifices. And Spirit just said, absolutely. That's what they're doing. They keep doing, oh my God, they're so stupid. They keep on doing animal sacrifices and magic because bad things keep happening to them, but they're not equating it to, yes, they're not equating what they're doing to magic. They don't think they keep on doing it. I'm telling you, this person has an IQ, a low IQ. They have a mental disability. Mo, he has a mental disability. He can't help it. He lives out of his ego and he's been abused. They're doing magic spells for some kind of god, but it's making it worse because this is the end of a cycle and they're, oh my gosh, to increase in number quickly. They think the more sacrifices they do, then the better it'll get. But it's getting worse. They're going bankrupt. They're getting injured. They're getting mangled. Their mother's sick. Their mother's sick because of this magic, I think. Although he only kept 2 guinea pigs initially, the proliferated to such an extent that he soon had dozens. Breed, multiply, procreate, spawn? What? Spirit, are you saying that this person is creating babies on purpose to sacrifice their spawn? I hope that's not true, but this says spawn. Or maybe they're breed animals. Maybe they breed animals for sacrifices. Oh, please. I mean, I don't want that either. But Jiminy Crickets. That's why they're so stinky. That's why the refrigerator has all those animal parts in it. I knew I saw animal parts in there. They must breed like dogs or cats or something. It smells so bad. It literally smells like cat pee, poop. It smells. I don't know if they're inbreeding. I think they might breed animals. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, Spirit said probably it's animals. Because that's a long gestation time if he has to. I mean, that I think they are prostituting themselves for money because they're going bankrupt, but I think they may be using prostitution as a way to do like sex magic or something. Because they think that all these things that are going wrong can be fixed with magic, and it's actually what's making it worse. So if you guys are watching, stop doing magic because it's literally ruining your life. Oh, thank you, Jacoby. I sent you your reading. I sent you a nice, short, and sweet one. But there was a lot of information in a short time. It was like boom, boom, boom. I hope it's true. Sorry if it's not. Prevaricate. To lie or deviate from the truth. Rather than admit that he had overslept again, the employee prevaricated and claimed that heavy traffic had prevented him from arriving at work on time. Rather than admit, this person can't admit that they fucked up. This person keeps lying to everyone to keep doing magic because they can't admit that they don't have the biggest dick. Huge dick energy. This person's in their ego and they have a mental disability and they might have a head injury. And so they can't admit that they're messing up. So they're constantly creating lies because they keep doing magic. I don't know if they're doing magic to prevent this from happening or they keep doing magic on somebody they're trying to rob. I think they're trying to steal something from someone and they keep doing magic on them, but it's not working because they're a unicorn. Oh man, we're really solving this one, guys. We're really solving this one. We're doing it. Archaic. Ancient, old-fashioned. His archaic Commodore computer could not run the latest software. Yeah, this person isn't able to... This person is stuck in an obsolete, old-fashioned, outdated mindset because of their mental disability and the magic. They have a head injury, they could possibly have amnesia, and the spells are backfiring on them, so they literally cannot stop doing magic. An amulet. They could possibly have a cursed amulet. Take that amulet off, you dummy. An ornament worn as a charm against evil spirits. Or they need to get one. Fetish. What? An amulet is also called a fetish? I did not know that. An amulet's also called a fetish. Oh, it's hard to see. That's so weird. So, They have a fetish? They have some weird...
computer,
Oh, a fetish on their computer. Ew. This person's a nightmare. What's wrong with this person? Oh, excuse me. I gotta cleanse the field real quick. Oh, this person has a lot of things that they need to heal. And they're hurting people, and they lie,
correct,
and they're robbing people, and they've got body parts in the freezer, and they're doing some weird orgy, incestuous sex magic with their spouse and their mom, and they possibly are a prostitute, and they're doing something to a unicorn. And
kind,
Spirit says to be kind. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't mean to judge, but I'm overwhelmed right now. I'm overwhelmed. This is a lot. Abyss. Yeah, this person's in an abyss. Abyss. An extremely deep hole. A chasm, a void. What can he do? What can they do? What can we tell this person? Aesthetic. Concerning the appreciation of beauty. This person's too concerned with how they're going to look when they admit that they fucked up. That's what's going on here. They can't admit that they messed up, so they feel like they must just keep going. But if they keep going, it's going to continue getting worse and worse for them, because that's not the way. They're just going to have to, they're either going to keep going till they unalive themselves, or I don't know what. I really don't know. I've never read energy like this in my life. I'm new to this, guys. I don't know. Let's see. How can this person unfuck themselves? I think we know enough. Spirit, please tell us how this person can unfuck themselves. You've been living your life according to the past, but now you need to make the pivot to make your life about what's new, about your potential and your legacy. New emotional approaches, new behaviors, new habits, the kind of stuff that demonstrates the life you say you want. Spirit, come through.
service,
Being of service. Spirit says this person's supposed to be of service, that they would be happiest being of service. But instead, they're doing the opposite of that, and they're taking from people, and they're hurting people, and they need to change their perspective to what they want, not what they don't want. All right, I'm going to end this one, but I'm going to be back for another one. I love you guys. Thank you so much for helping me. That was fun. See you next one.